I reckon these boys are teddy bears. Where they had their drips put in for their ops, that looks like teddy bear skin and then the fur. Do you know what I mean? You know, if you were to like have a worn teddy bear. You do as well, though it's growing back a bit more on you. It makes you boys look like you've got teddy bear skin. Yeah, it does. Oh, he's taking your bone, Link. He's taking it. Oh, no. That was sneaky, wasn't it? Oh, it's sneaky. It's Monday morning and I've been lazy and I have lay in. It's 10 o'clock now. I have put the geese out already. I put them out later than normal. It was 9:30, but they'll cope. I fed the dogs. I have cleared up something that I suspect he had something to do with, Link had something to do with, and that was a chewed up toilet roll. And now I'm just having a cup of tea before I get dressed, and then I've got to go and do creosoting. So I was like, oh, I should really be doing it. I should really be doing it. And I'm like, no, look, you're going to be using the sprayer. It's going to get done a lot quicker. So just have a cup of tea and relax before you go rushing, because you've got a busy week. We've got a Senko day, open day, for teachers to come and see what we're about. We've got courses coming out of our ears to do. So yeah, just chill boots. Haircuts, hopefully. Try that third time lucky, right? Oh, anyway, I'm going to drink my tea, do a bit of editing, and then go and do creosoting. Got a strong light going on there. Is it safe for me to come off this post? I'll give it a go. I can't guarantee it won't stack it off. Ghostbusters! Fit. I would. Right. Who's gonna call? Ghostbusters? No? Well, if that's what floats your boat. Shall we show you with the hard work that I've been doing? Yes. Well, I've been slacking it all weekend. No, well, you've been chilling, that's fine. Your hard work starts now. We've got a long few days ahead of us. Creosoting there and that end. Right, for a start, I'm not standing in front of you. Oh, hang on. So yeah, you use this lever here. So it's a bit of a pump action. Come on! Don't squirt it towards the dogs. Oh, now I'm making a mess. Well, that's how it works, yeah. And so you just have to keep pumping it. You'll have beep. Whatever the terminology is, I can't think what it's called. I beat that. Yeah. So yeah, good. Right. This is the arm I hurt when I jumped in the ball pool at that dopamine had. It still hurts now. Yeah, I've got tennis elbow, and that's from. You don't even play tennis. No, I know. It's from soaring. Believe it or not. Right. Show me your hard work. Well, I kind of vaguely waved it. Did you? But yeah, I mean, I've started that end, but I've also started at that end. You want to meet in the middle? And then I want to meet in the middle, but I'm. You get bored of going in one direction. Well, I thought that this is probably because I want to get the post-its on the wall and I want to secure them on. That I wanted to get that bit done. I am going to go and do a dog swap shortly and bring up Chubba. But I haven't really got a huge amount left to do. I've got so much to do. I'm forcing myself to be mindful. Yeah, be mindful. Do you take it seriously? No. Anyway, you need to go finish this thing. And I'm going to go along that way. And you need to finish listening to my podcast. I do. Because I called you an inspirational woman in there. Oh, am I? Yeah. But you now need to listen to all of it to find, which is right at the end. To find my little bit. Well, it's all about you talk, so yeah, and me. So yeah, that was my platform for being vain. Actually, no, I'm not being vain. This is my platform for being vain. It's just really awkward. I hate doing it. Right, I'm gonna have to go because I'm slowly falling backwards. Yeah, you just go empty your load a little bit, don't you? Have fun squirting, dear. Thanks. This is much easier, but incredibly messy. I shall carefully move this because it would. Oh no, that's not working. I've got nothing to lean on because everything's painted. I'm not going to do it. I sloshed. I said to Emma, look, this is working really well at keeping everything clean. Well, actually, no, can I just say, you told me off for not having anything. Yeah, I told you off for making a mess and said that you need to have something underneath. So we used the board and then I went to slide it across with my foot And made more mess.
And sloshed it all out of the bucket and made probably more mess than Emma would have made without the board.
Yeah.
I did not do a thing.
You undid a thing.
I undid a thing.
But yeah, I am kind of getting a bit more slapdash because
We're running out of time.
Well, it's just, I want it to look not, because it's first impressions, isn't it?
Yeah.
The first thing they're going to see is this field. And, we need to get in there tomorrow with the strimmer. Need to...
and we've got courses this week.
10 out. Huh?
We've got courses this week.
You've got one tomorrow, haven't you?
I've got 2 this week.
And Thursday. Mitigation.
Thursday. Thursday. Children's mental health, I think it is.
Yeah.
And I've just started the other course, and that's not got nothing to do with the courses that I was already doing that I hadn't actually really done anything with.
So explain this to me, right? I did my level 2 safeguarding on for Aspire last year.
Yeah.
Now I've got to do it again for my new counselling placement, but they said to just do level 1. So but I've already got a level 2. So why am I having to...
It's probably a top up for any renewal bits. Because you can do a taster, you can do a top up after a year if you wish to, but it's not compulsory.
Did you know actually that they have a volunteer safeguarding, so it's aimed at volunteers and stuff?
I did not know that. And are you now Bucks rather than Oxfordshire? Are you still Oxfordshire?
Still Oxfordshire.
Okay, because Bucks make you do their own ones.
Yeah. But also my leadership course that I had started, that was teaching me leadership skills, has made me realise that I'm taking on too much, so I'm now stopping the leadership course.
That pooped in its own garden, didn't it? Yeah. Right, I'm going to make tea.
I'll have one.
You'll have one. Rightio. Thanks. I've taken a break from creosoting. The vet is on his way to see Marjorie because her eye, as you know, I think she's partly blind in that eye, but it's now starting to close up. So even though it doesn't look infected or anything, it doesn't look right. So he's going to come and have a little look at it. So the farm vet's coming out to see her. So it's been confirmed that Marjorie, is partially sighted. There's no infection or anything nasty. She's probably closing her eye because the light hurts because she's not dilating properly. Her eyes are smaller, which I had picked up on, and that was a deformity. And I said I'd helped her out of the egg, and he said, yeah, that's standard. There's always something wrong with one that's been helped. So he could see she was walking into things. He said she's blind, but when he got closer and I was holding her, he said, no, actually, it's not that she's blind, she is partially sighted. So she has a reflex and she will close her eye if something gets close to it, but she has no depth of vision or anything there. So we've got some drops which might help with the cloudiness, because protein can build up in the eye apparently, and that will affect her sight. He doesn't think it's going to make a huge amount of difference, but we always said she was a bit special, and she is. I'm going to fill up their water, and yeah, I'm going to go back to creosoting. I've picked Kenzie up from school and he's now taking the dogs home, parked back up at the stables to get on with some work. And I'm going to put this paper suit back on, which actually is only slightly keeping me clean. And I'm going to go and finish doing that block of creosoting, and then I need to go and trim the nettles as much as I can with the strimmer. I'll do that with the suit on as well, because otherwise I'm going to end up getting, well, I've got bare legs, you see. So I'll end up with stinging nettles all over them. And then I'm just going to do a bit of a tidy up here. We're going to take a whole bunch of stuff, do a tip run tomorrow with bits that need to go. The TP's come down and I don't think it's fixable, unless we've got another big pole somewhere. I'll go and have a proper look at it when I've done the fencing. And yeah, just get things ready for this open day on Wednesday. Nice. Despite the fact I was wearing that suit, I still look like I have had the worst suntan situation going on. I mean, I had a tan line, but that's not suntan. That's creosote that's come through the suit. Nice. I have bleached along here to try and get rid of, or at least reduce, the spots of creosote that were along here. And before the strimmer ran out, I managed to trim all of those stinging nettles and all of those. I still need to do that big patch over there, so I'll do that tomorrow. I've cleared up all the rubbish, put all the rubbish in a wheelbarrow up there to go to the tip. And yeah, tomorrow we will do a bit more tidying. But right now I need to go and get clean. I am absolutely filthy, absolutely, and that was through a suit as well. I'm just so grubby. Everything is just disgusting. I stink like a creosote thing. I am going to go and give the sheep some of this, but I'm going to go and get in the bath and relax. So I'll see you all when I get back. Stop it. It's this side, isn't it?
I don't trust myself. Is it just one singular drop?
Oh, hold on, because I'm going to do this on my own, aren't I, tomorrow? So let's...
I don't trust myself. Oh, it's a bit bloodshot, isn't it?
It's just cloudy. Thank you. There you go. Oh, it looks like you're crying now. There you go. It's alright. It's very cloudy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't see properly. Can you? No. Right. Should I put you down then? See, it's not that bad having a cuddle, is it?
It does not look happy.
She doesn't. I don't know if you can see. Her eye, no, it's not very clear. One, her eyes are deformed because they're too small, which I've always suspected they're too small. Also, they're very cloudy, so she has poor vision, and they don't dilate properly. The sun hurts her eyes.
Oh.
Just give you a cuddle. Oh. You're tolerating it, aren't you? You're going to have to get used to this because you're going to have cuddles twice a day now. Oh. Twice a day cuddles now. Right. Could you try and encourage Dorothy out of there for me, please? You enjoying the cuddle, are you?
Yeah.
Trying to work it out, boys. What's that? What's that? Link's got this down to a fine art. Timmy, not quite so much. I'm pushing it the wrong way. Timmy's not quite understanding it. Link's like, yeah, you need to use your paw or your nose. Look, Timmy, what's this? Yeah, look, what's this? Go like that. Timmy, do this. Look, go like that. Timmy, go like that. No food aggression either. Working it together. It is Tuesday at about 9:15. I have gone into work this morning and I was only in for an hour, but I have managed to get a few things done, like cleaned the kitchen, wiped all the table down, swept the kitchen and the hallway, brought the laundry down from upstairs, put Harry's clothes away, and I've got as far as putting all of Ozzy's clean clothes in his room but not put away, and got Ozzy to school. So I've made a good start, got the dishwasher on, that kind of stuff. So the house is in a reasonable state. Emma has to spend the whole day up the stables getting everything ready for tomorrow's Senko open day that we're doing, which is inviting schools in to see what provision we can offer and what support we can offer their students. So it's like a big open day to try and get a few contracts in, or some bookings. So yeah, she's finishing off stuff up there. I potentially will be having to do the same this evening, because I have an entire day of an important course that we need to have, you know, I mean, we don't need to have, but the more we have, the better, and it's a better understanding. This is Introduction to Children and Young People's Mental Health, which of course is really appropriate for what we are doing. And I know a bit about it, but since COVID, obviously those things have changed dramatically, and there's a higher number, and so I need to know the more up-to-date stuff. I need to have a better understanding of things like self-harming and eating disorders. I'm also doing a general sort of first aid course, level 2 course, in my own time, sort of that will cover adults, young people, and a general understanding and supporting and recognising mental health issues in people. So yes, that's what my life is all about at the moment, is mental health. But I'm about to sign into this webinar, and I'm going to be here till 4 o'clock. That's me staying still in one spot when I know I've got a billion things I need to be doing up the stables for tomorrow, and then feeling bad because Emma is doing it all. Anywho, let's log in, shall we? Link, how many bones do you need? Link has all the bones. Pip's being mean and not letting you eat the notebook or the pen, which you're very keen to do, aren't you? Yeah, mean old Pip. Shouldn't let you have any fun. You're going to help me through my course. My support team.
Let's do our best for everyone, and then we can only go so far. So I have that feeling myself then of letting people down.
Yeah, and I think that's such a big thing, isn't it?
I have barely spoken to the camera today. It's probably going to be a 2-day vlog because of that very reason. I think all I did this morning was tell you what I was doing. It is now 4:30. I'm picking the kids up from the bus stop, and yeah, it was a really good course actually, and I've made a connection with somebody who I think, well, we were both actually kind of Googling each other apparently halfway through the course, because we'd had a conversation in one of the discussion rooms, and yeah, we were like, we could help each other with our respective, or you know, respective businesses. So that's been a good thing, but there's been a lot that's come out of it. It's all to do with young people and children's mental health. And the other course I'm doing, which is a level 2, which is online through, I can't remember which college it is, that's about general mental well health for adults and young people. So I should have quite a good knowledge sort of at the end of the 6-week course that I'm now doing online. And then I've also got another course which is managing allegations on Thursday. So yeah, quite a busy week. Oh look, they're back from school. I didn't even see the bus pull up. Hi Sky. Hi. Didn't even see your bus pull up. I was too busy talking to the camera.
I need a pee.
Right, over to the doodah then. Dump your bags first. Hi Harry. Anyway, I'm going to go and deliver these children to their house.
You did a bad job at parking.
I deliberately did a bad job at parking. I was going for the angular approach. Sky's dinner. There you go, Sky. Here's a knife and fork. Harry's dinner is there. And Ozzy's dinner.